80,824 people packed into the stands. The noise was absolutely deafening before a single ball was even kicked. No other stadium on Earth has hosted the opening match of a World Cup 3 times. Tonight, the Estadio Azteca stood alone in football history. This is the exact pitch where Diego Maradona kissed the trophy in 1986. The architecture itself carries decades of football royalty. Usually, a World Cup opener is a nervous, cautious affair. Teams play not to lose, testing the waters for the first 45 minutes. Mexico ignored that convention entirely, pressing forward from the very first whistle. This tactical diagram shows exactly how they did it. In the 9th minute, Eric Lira spotted Julián Quiñones in a full sprint and slipped a pinpoint pass right through the South African defense. Finding the net early forced South Africa to push their defensive lines higher, leaving massive empty space behind them. Combine an early deficit with the grueling, thin air of Mexico City, and the trap was firmly set. South Africa was forced to chase the game in an environment designed to drain their lungs. By the time the second half started, the physical toll of that altitude was obvious. Tired legs lead to late tackles, and South Africa's fatigue rapidly turned into desperate aggression. Just 4 minutes after the break, Sithole lunged into Brian Gutierrez with a high, full-force challenge. He missed the ball entirely. The referee immediately pulled out a straight red card. This spatial analysis chart visualizes the resulting problem. South Africa is now playing 10 men against 11. To compensate, each remaining player has to cover a significantly larger radius of the pitch, while already exhausted and trailing by a goal. A man disadvantage at sea level is difficult. In the thin air of the Azteca, while trying to mount a comeback, it completely destroys a team's ability to maintain a coherent defensive shape. Mexico recognized the gaps. They calmly circulated the ball, stretching the 10 men of South Africa until Roberto Alvarado found the exact right angle to deliver a cross from the right wing in the 66th minute. Waiting in the box was Raúl Jiménez. At 33 years old, he had survived a career-threatening skull fracture and played in 3 previous World Cups without ever scoring a single goal. He rose above his marker at the near post and drove a header into the net. 2-0. The drought was finally over. This bar chart tracks Mexico's all-time top goal scorers. That header was his 46th international goal, rocketing his profile up the historical ranks. He officially drew level with the legendary Jared Borghetti, cementing his place in the highest echelon of Mexican football. Securing the 2-goal lead mathematically ended the contest, but watching a beloved veteran score on home soil after years of physical and professional adversity gave the 80,000 fans exactly the emotional release they came for. Up by 2 goals against a heavily depleted opponent with 20 minutes left, the logical move is to kill the game, keep possession, drop the tempo, and let the clock run out. But in the 83rd minute, the referee halted play to review the monitor on the touchline. The replay clearly showed off-the-ball violent conduct from Zwane, another straight red card. South Africa was abruptly reduced to just 9 players. The match was entirely broken. And then Mexico joined the disciplinary collapse. In the 91st minute, Cesar Montes made a horribly timed, clumsy challenge to earn the 3rd red card of the night. This chart compares offensive output against the disciplinary record. 2 goals scored, 3 red cards shown. Producing more ejections than goals is an extreme rarity. This chaos ripples into the group stage. Both nations enter crucial second matches, missing key starters, forcing immediate lineup overhauls. Mexico secured their points, but the sheer unpredictability of those 90 minutes set a startling tone. If a match that began as a calculated tactical trap can dissolve into total disciplinary collapse, the rest of this tournament is going to be highly volatile.